Today, I am going to recap a 2020 horror sci-fi movie, named Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight. So, let's begin. In the beginning of the movie we are shown a postman, who came to post the letter in the house in the heart of the forest. A woman is washing blood-stained clothes in this house, playing loud music. A photo of the twins was also seen, hanging on the wall. These two children are her biological children. This woman didn't unlock the door when the postman came knocking. Because of the sound, she couldn't hear it because the music was too loud. Then the postman heard mysterious sounds coming from the back cellar of the house. When he opened the bunker's wooden plank, he was still shocked by everything he saw there. There is, in fact, a creature, turning upside down, the postman being dragged inside by this awkward-looking creature. Then the time after 30 years is displayed, where we see that the forest is used for camping. It's one such camp where kids who are addicted to cell phones and the internet are put in. They were brought here so they could get rid of this addiction. The number has 50 children. That was grouped separately. There, the camp manager explained too many things to these children. Treat this camp as a day of recreation and enjoy it. And make new friends while enjoying nature. He said to these kids, "Can you guess why you came here? Because you cannot survive without cell phones, laptops and internet are addicted to them. Now you have a golden chance to get rid of this addiction. You will learn a lot here." Then all laptops, mobile phones and tablets are taken back from these children, and they are warmly welcomed to encourage these children, because these kids are clapping with bored faces. Now the same scene from this forest is shown. Now that 30 years have passed, this woman has become an old woman. This woman also hunted a deer for this creature, who was in the basement of his house. When she was about to throw this deer into the cellar, it slipped and fell into the basement, where this creature ended this woman, making her a victim. The creature then began to emerge from the tunnel. For the first time, the creature entered the scene. It looks mysterious and it's also bulky. The children prepare for the next camp. There, a girl named Zosha is seen. Zosha's hand is injured, so she tied her hands with a handkerchief. Zosha was still upset about something. Meanwhile, a priest approached it, who prayed for all the children, and he poured godly water on these kids' laptops and cell phones. He says modern technology is the biggest threat to children. There is a girl, Zosha, who is leading her group of friends. There are 5 children in this group. These children will be re-examined after packing in 2 or 3 days, but an argument took place between the 2 boys along the way. As a result, a boy suffered minor injuries, and Zosha supports him. Zosha's friend saw a dead deer. Witnessing this dead deer, Zosha's friend began to cry out in fear. Then all the kids gathered to see this deer. The team leader says it's not like hunting any animals, because the deer was mutilated. Suddenly, Zosha heard a sound. She looked in that direction where the sound echoed. There, she saw a terrible hand near the tree. Then the leader asked these kids, "What are you doing here?" Then one of Zosha's friends said, "I was the best player on YouTube, and I already have 1 million subscribers to my channel." He said, "I also skipped classes to get more subscribers, so my parents are very worried about me. So my parents sent me to this camp." He said, "Because I wanted to participate in the championship of the game. Wow. I came to this camp." Then a wild vixen approached their camp, but they chased him away. Then one of Zosha's friends was smoking, sitting by the pool, and a friend of Zosha also approached him. They started talking to each other while smoking. It was late, so Zosha's friend went to bed from there. Zosha's friend pulled out her cell phone after she left, that he kept a secret without filing. At the same time, this creature appeared there. And bad ending for Zosha's friend. The next morning, we see that Zosha wakes up from her dream. Zosha dreamed that she was very satisfied with her family, and they moved somewhere. Zosha's mother started taking pictures of her. As a result, Zosha's father's attention was diverted from driving, and their car faces a fatal accident. They prepare again for the follow-up, but a friend who still missed the call was dismissed by the creature. Zosha's friends say, "I saw him by the pool." They then come to this place in search of their friend, where Zosha witnesses bloodstains on the tree. They find it difficult to find their friends, but they couldn't find it. The leader then leaves with Zosha and a friend to find him, while Zosha's 2 remaining friends were sitting near the camp. Then Zosha and the rest of her friends went to the creature's abode in search of their friend, where they came to a cellar. They felt that the cellar smelled. Then they moved down to the basement. They witnessed their friend's dead body. His condition was even worse. They fear those who witness your friend's condition. Then this creature also appeared there. Looking at them, they were all scared. Then, team leader Zosha escapes the second child through the back door, but when she herself was about to come out, Then this dead friend's phone starts ringing. The creature brutally kills the leader of this group, and breaking the head, he threw it away. The two children panicked when they saw him, and they ran away from there. On the other side, we see that two of Zhou Sha's friends are talking to each other. The boy told them, "I have committed bad deeds in my life. I feel sorry for them." He said my bad deeds were nothing less than a curse. They were still talking to each other. This creature was driving a metal rod to this girl's head, coming from behind, and he spits the opposite side of that stick out of his mouth. This caused his untimely death. Zhou Sha's male friend was very scared when he saw him. He is escaping. He ran into a church. On the way there, he met this priest, who also visited his camp. Zhou Sha's friend revealed the whole story to the priest, but the priest did not trust him, and he knocks Zhou Sha's friend down. Then he tied it to a chair. The priest told him that when Zhou Sha's friend woke up, "I knew people like you well. You are doing a bad deed in your life and you are visiting here." The priest told him that you also came last year. "I know you well, and you're just bad for society." Then the priest heard a mysterious sound outside the church. So this priest goes out to find out. The creature then began to brutally beat the priest while capturing him. The creature then threw the priest into the wood chipper, where the priest's flesh was turned into small pieces and he died horribly. Zhou Sha's friend is free in the church somehow, and he is hiding in a box to save his life. Zhou Sha and her friends ran to the stranger. This stranger was none other than the postman himself, who had been seen near this house for 30 years. They are asking for help on this element. He told them the story of the creature. A woman lived in this house with her twins a few years ago. Then a fireball fell from the sky in this forest. Thinking the fireball was like a stone, the twins brought it home. And these kids put it under their bed before they go to sleep at night. But a mysterious black liquid emerges from it at night, and this fluid entered the twins' bodies. At first glance, the two children have changed. Two children transformed into creatures. As intimidation, they ate their dog after killing it. The next day, when the children's mother witnessed such a condition, she was frightened and so locked them in the cellar forever. And she continuously served food to her children in the same cellar for many years. One day, she also became a victim. Here it is revealed that these creatures are nothing but these twins. And the creatures are one, but they are two. Knowing the story, the two children predicted that if they wanted to escape, they should take the phone of their friend who was killed by this creature. Through that they can contact someone for help. And they have to move to this creature's basement to get the cell phone. And they do the same. And they get there. Outside the house, Zhou Sha handed the knife to her friend, and she asked him to wait there, and she herself moves inward. There, she managed to get a cell phone. This creature approached as it started to run away, and this creature also captures Zhou Sha. He didn't finish it. Rather, he approached her. After that, he seems to be interested in her. At the same time, Zhou Sha's friend is attacking this creature, coming from behind. In this way, the creature becomes aggressive, and he brutally killed Zhou Sha's friend. Zhou Sha was also wounded in this fight and also lost her sanity. Zhou Sha dreamed of her family's accident again, where she testified that her father saved but was injured, and he's in pain. But Zhou Sha couldn't help her father despite her will. Zhou Sha watched her friend suffer to death as she regained meaning in the cellar, and he took his last breath. Because a knife was stuck in his stomach, he said to Zhou Sha, "Take out the knife, so he can die easily." And Zhou Sha pulled that knife out of her stomach, crying, and Zhou Sha's friend lost her life because of it. Zhou Sha discovered that the creature had bound her with a chair. To love her is to want to stay with her, but Zhou Sha broke that chain with this knife. But Zhou Sha remembered something as she was about to run away. We see that Zhou Sha has injured her hand. She wraps it with a handkerchief. The problem is, she sinks into depression after her family's accident. And she is still sad. And she tried to commit suicide to avoid guilt. Zhou Sha was therefore sent to this camp to help her get out of her depression. Somehow, Zhou Sha showed her bravery in the cellar. And she lifted a long knife to it. And she slowly started to come out of the cellar, where this creature slept. Attacking the creature with this machete, Zhou Sha kills it. Then the postman senses someone's presence outside their house. Regarding the fact that he is a creature, he kills him by shooting. Then the postman will check it. He checks that there is not a single creature that is Zhou Sha's friend. Somehow, who got here, escaped from the church. Shot several times, now he lost his life. Then we saw that a police officer was walking somewhere on the road to this forest. But Zhou Sha got there. and she stopped the police car. Zhou Sha reveals everything to him. A policeman picked her up in his car to help her, and he started chasing her away. This officer will release Zhou Sha to the camp, but one of the twin creatures was lying on the way. Watching him, a policeman stopped his car. He will help him think because he is having a hard time. Zhou Sha prevents him from approaching the creature by screaming, but he couldn't hear Zhou Sha. When a police officer approached the creature attacked the officer with an axe, and he gave her a painful, dismembered death. As a witness, Zhou Sha was terrified. She continued to pass the vehicle over the creature's head, leading it. As a result, the other creature also died. Then Zhou Sha escaped from there. In contrast, two men entered the scene. They roamed this forest like drunkards. Meanwhile, the two approach this creature. We see that the creature has recovered. This means he is not dead, and the movie ends here. I hope you enjoyed the video, so click any video of 3 of them, and enjoy next. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel, and please like the video, and tell us in the comment how you liked the video. I see you soon.